They are saying the primary aspect age steals from us is our legs, now no longer our eyesight, now no longer our listening to, however, the power and steadiness of our steps. That's why such a lot of humans over 60 quietly begin keeping off stairs. Lose stability greater without problems or sense. Those legs tiring out midway through the day. But what if I advised you, it is now no longer simply age. It is a loss of guide and the right sort of nourishment. It really is slowly draining the power out of your legs. Here's something maximum humans in no way think approximately. When they weaken the whole thing else, your legs are just like the roots of a tree will become volatile. Your posture, your independence, even your self-assurance, but the manner to guide them would possibly already be sitting for your kitchen right now with inside. The shape of 5 regular liquids that do greater than simply hydrate are not a few modern miracle potions or overpriced dietary supplements. They're simple, time-examined liquids that may soothe pain, rebuild muscle, guide ease, middle-of-the-night cramps, or even improve circulate to preserve your legs sturdy, and the final, consistent, because the years cross on one of them has been used for hundreds of years in healing traditions. Another is probably hiding in the back of your almond milk. One nearly nobody sees it coming. However, drinks that may assist you can remodel how your legs sense through the quit of the week. So on this video, I'm going to stroll you through 5 effective liquids that fortify your legs from the inner out. Live lively, impartial, and pain-free. After 60, before we dive in, I'd like to listen from, and if you have not already crossed what's been your largest challenge with regards to leg power or mobility? Drop a remark down underneath's tail would possibly encourage a person else in our network in advance, and hit that subscribe button and to assist you the little bell icon so that you do not miss Destiny movies right here on Health 365, where we percentage actual sensible hints. Thrive for your golden years. Now make yourself cushy, maybe even clutch a heat mug of something, because we are approximately to discover the primary drink. It really has been assisting aching legs for generations. Shall we start? There's something deeply comforting, approximately ending the day with a heat drink for your hands. But what if that comfy dependency should also assist your knees pain, much less your ankles flow greater freely and your legs sense lighter while you awaken with inside the morning? It really is precisely what turmeric milk has been doing for generations, especially in conventional Indian remedy, sometimes referred to as golden milk. This soothing drink combines heat milk with a now brilliant yellow spice, recognized for one effective component, curcumin. Curcumin is not only a colorful compound, it's an actual warrior with regards to preventing irritation. In reality, a clinical look at posted with inside the Journal of Medicinal Food in 2016. REVIEWED. Multiple trials and showed that curcumin has similar anti-inflammatory results to over-the-counter ache relievers, like ibuprofen, however, without the equal dangers of, you see, as we age, our belly inflammation or kidney strain, something older adults or specially, sometimes it simply shows, liable to muscular tissues and joints are frequently plagued through continual, low-grade irritation. It's not constantly dramatic up as stiffness, with inside the morning slow healing after a quick stroll, that dull throbbing with inside the knees that appears to, and while that occurs, your legs loaf around. Curcumin works through reducing ranges of inflammatory markers like CRP, C-reactive protein, and cetoins with inside the frame sense the distinction. But here's what makes turmeric milk more unique. When warmed and mixed with milk, which consists of a piece of herbal fats, curcumin will become less complicated in your frame to absorb. Add a pinch of black pepper in India, just a little enhance that absorption through over 2,000%. According to Investigate from St. John's Medical College, pepper unlocks loads of recovery. It's easy to make warm. A cup of milk, dairy, or a plant primarily based, totally alternative, like oat or almond. Stir in 1/2 of a teaspoon of turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, and perhaps a piece of cinnamon for more anti-inflammatory aid. Add a little honey if you want it. Candy, sip slowly, let it soothe. Many humans begin this as a nightly ritual, and inside 2 to 3 weeks they start toward something diffused, however awesome. Less stiffness in the morning, much less pain after hobby, and higher sleep. That is while your frame does. It's fine. Restore paintings now that we've sipped something golden. Let's circulate to a drink. It has been referred to as liquid collagen, and it would wonder you simply how effective it smiles for rebuilding strength deep to your joints. There's something historic approximately bone broth. Maybe it's due to the fact grandmothers everywhere in the world had been simmering bones into warm recovery broth for centuries, long earlier than technological know-how, stuck up with what, when it comes, they already knew through coronary heart to strengthening legs, especially for older adults. Bone broth isn't always simply consolation meals. It's rebuilding gas. That's due to the fact while bones are slowly simmered for 12 to 24 hours, they launch effective vitamins into the broth: collagen, amino acids like glycine and proline, and hint minerals that are frequently lacking in present-day diets. And here's the important thing. Collagen is the glue that holds your joints, tendons, and ligaments together as we age. We obviously lose collagen, around 1% consistent with wire after our 30s, and that is one of the primary motives. Joints sense weaker, and in one start, 2 pain muscular legs emerges much less consistent. Randomized managed trial posted in Current Medical Research and Opinion. Now imagine 2008 athletes who took hydrated collagen day by day skilled considerably reduced. That equal collagen while bone broth? Joint ache at some stage and hobby what that could do. For a person in their 60s or 70s who simply desires to stroll without wincing, sipped in broth shape can assist preserve cartilage, lessen joint friction, and assist ordinary leg balance. Is likewise certainly wealthy in electrolytes like potassium, calcium, and magnesium, crucial for stopping cramps and helping muscle contractions. It hydrates and nourishes on the equal time, something simple water simply can't do. Making it a domestic is simpler than you suppose. You do not want fancy ingredients, just take fowl pork or fish. Nevertheless, on ideally with a touch meat. Add water, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, to assist draw minerals from the bones, and permit it simmer low and slow. Many humans experience a cup in the after 12 hours. Pressure it, season lightly, and sip. Morning it warms. The frame settles the belly and offers your legs what they want to rebuild from the inner out. It's mainly comforting on cool mornings, or as a mild savory drink, earlier than meals. Now that we have gotten nourished, the deeper layers of our legs, it is time to give the ones worn out muscle groups something extra instantaneously. A creamy mixture of potassium, magnesium, and plant strength. You will need to sip after each stroll. Sometimes strength would not come from something heavy. Sometimes it comes from something as easy as a banana and a handful of almonds mixed collectively right into a creamy, effective smoothie that your legs will thanks for. This drink is all about giving your muscle groups the minerals they are quietly yearning, mainly as we age. And it truly is while herbal tears of key electrolytes begin to dip. That's while leg cramps sneak in at nighttime. That's why you get up from a chair and sense a wobble. Your muscle groups begin tiring quicker than they used to. Let's begin with the banana. It's extra than a short snack. It's nature's potassium powerhouse. Potassium performs a essential function in assisting muscle groups agreement, easily and hearthplay. According to the Nerve's National Institutes of Health, potassium additionally allows preserve fluid stability in the frame that can lessen swelling in the legs and save you that heavy dragging feeling a few humans get after standing too lengthy. But bananas paintings first class while they are paired with a accomplice. And it truly is in which almonds are available. Almonds are one of the richest plant primarily based totally reassets of magnesium, a mineral worried in over 300 enzyme reactions to your frame, including muscle rest and recuperation. Research from the Journal of Nutrition observed that older adults with better magnesium consumption had appreciably higher muscle overall performance and decreased hazard of mobility troubles. And it would not prevent their almonds additionally incorporate healthful fat and plant proteins that assist muscle repair, especially vital in case you are staying energetic with on-foot or mild exercise. The fiber allows modify blood sugar, supplying you with a constant supply of energy. 2. In place of a crash and burn spike, make it a domestic simply mixture. 1 ripe banana with a cup of almond milk. Add a tablespoon of almond butter for an extra magnesium raise and a sprint of cinnamon. If you want a touch warm temperature, it's scrumptious, filling and mild on the belly, perfect as a post-roll snack or a mild morning meal. Over time, human beings who upload this smoothie to their recurring frequently note much less middle of the night, cramping, higher strength during the day, and even progressed muscle tone. It's like giving your legs a quiet cheer from the interior. You've forgiven this, now we have got covered. Warm temperature and protein, however, what about stream? What if there had been a deep pink drink that would get greater oxygen flowing to your legs and awaken the one sleepy muscle groups? Let's pour the subsequent one. Some beverages do not simply nourish, they ignite. It wakes up, it does not simply ease that's precisely what beetroot juice does on your legs, the pain, or feed the joints. Your stream fuels your muscle groups with oxygen and enables you pass with greater ease. These and strength, specifically while stairs or longer walks, begin to experience daunting. Magic lies in a single effective issue: herbal nitrates. These are not the harmful groups specifically to loosen up and widen. That means components observed in processed meats are the wholesome plant primarily based totally nitrates that your frame converts into nitric oxide, a molecule that tells your blood vessels greater blood, greater oxygen, and greater vitamins attain. Your muscle, those that have a tendency to fatigue first. Your cavastide. 2011, look at in the Journal of Applied Physiology. Observed that consuming beetroot juice progressed workout staying power in older adults with the aid of using up to 16%. That's now no longer a small quantity. That's the distinction among completing a stroll and slicing it quick. That's being able to climb that more flight of stairs without pausing midway. Beets are also wealthy in herbal antioxidants that lessen oxidative strain and infection. Silent saboteurs that make your legs experience stiff, swollen, or unsteady. Add in potassium and diet C, and you have got. We're given a drink that helps muscle recovery, reduces water retention, and strengthens your vascular fitness. Alanone, making it a domestic, is straightforward. You can juice uncooked beets, one or small ones are sufficient, or purchase cold-dressed beet juice. Add if the earthy flavor is too the shop, some even sturdy, mellow it out with a touch of apple, carrot, or lemon juice. Revel in it. Chilled after a morning stretch, or heat in a mug with a pinch of ginger. And here is what many human beings file after every week, or their legs do not experience as when you're heavy their steps. Experience smoother, in the end nowhere is that greater morning sluggishness, long past. Blood flows higher, your complete frame feels, but earlier than we greater alive, apparent than for your legs wrap up. There is nevertheless one mild, however robust drink left, something that clears infection, hydrates deeply, and nourishes worn-out muscle groups, all whilst being one of the most effective morning rituals you can attempt. Let's squeeze a few sunshine into your recurring, sometimes the most effective, matters are the maximum effect of a glass of heat lemon water with inside. The morning might appear too humble to make a actual distinction, but whilst you upload simply 1 spoonful of chia seeds, you create something quietly effective, mainly for worn-out stiff legs. Chia seeds are tiny, sure, however they're full of magnesium, calcium, and omega-3 fatty acids, all of which can be critical for maintaining robust, responsive muscular tissues. Magnesium, as we have got visible, allows loosen up tight muscular tissues and save you cramps. Calcium maintains your bones and muscle contractions consistent, and omega-3 sulfate lessen infection, the foundation purpose of many joint and muscle issues. But it receives higher. When you soak chia seeds in water, they extend right into a gentle gel-like texture. This system creates soluble fiber, which helps digestion, hydration, and sluggish, consistent absorption of nutrients. That's critical for older adults, due to the fact whilst hydration is off, everything from power to muscle characteristics suffers. Dehydrated muscular tissues are greater susceptible to cramping, twitching, and fatigue. Now let's speak approximately lemon. The fresh taste lemons are wealthy in nutrition, which reinforces your frame's potential to take in iron and produce collagen, each of which play key roles in preserving your legs energized and your joints cushioned. Vitamin C. Additionally, acts as an antioxidant supporting to combat free from the radicals that age your tissues internal. Have a look at posted in nutrients. 2020 even observed that elevated nutrition C consumption become immediately connected to higher, so your muscle power in older adults in particular, with inside the decreased limbs. Morning lemon water is probably doing greater than simply waking you up. It's actively helping the legs that convey you via the day. To make it, squeeze half a lemon into a tumbler of heat, now no longer hot water. Stir in a tablespoon of chia seeds and sip it slowly. Many people hydrate every drink. This primary issue with inside the morning, earlier than espresso, earlier than breakfast, too gently. Awaken their gadget mobilular after every week, or you might observe fewer morning aches and stiffness, whilst you upward thrust and steadier power via your legs. It's a small extrait with large ripple results. Occasionally, this is all we want. Now that you have all 5 beverages in your toolbox, let's take a second to speak approximately a way to experience them appropriately, and how now earlier than you to pay attention in your frame as you are making them a part of your day-by-day rhythm. Begin stocking your refrigerator or planning your morning ordinary around those beverages. There may be something critical we want to speak approximately. Your frame is precise, and while those 5 provide actual benefits, it is simply as critical to recognize how to experience them appropriately, mainly as we get older and our fitness desires become greater precise. Let's start with turmeric milk. While turmeric is understood for its anti-inflammatory energy, it is also a spice that could worsen the stomach if ate up in excessive quantities. You have ever had slight heartburn or bloating after a curry heavy meal? You'll recognize what I imply. For folks that are on blood thinners or have gallbladder troubles, it's excellent to visit your medical doctor. Earlier than making turmeric a day-by-day dependency. Start small, perhaps a 4 teaspoon, and you can see how your frame responds, usually building up slowly. Bone broth is deeply nourishing. However, in case you're managing excessive blood stress or kidney function, maintain an eye fixed at the sodium content. Many store-sold variations are loaded, though, with salt that could sneak up on you. Answer: make your very own broth at home. That manner you manage precisely what goes in. If you are on a protein-restricted diet, ask your fitness care company how regularly you ought to experience it. Now let's communicate about the banana almond smoothie. It's a stunning supply of potassium. If you are managing magnesium, however, recollect bananas carry herbal sugars. End of path. In case you have diabetes or insulin resistance, try pairing the smoothie with a bit extra fiber or wholesome fats, or experience it after, and even as it is amazing. Mild hobby to assist. Stability, blood sugar ranges, any not hypersensitive reactions you may need to avoid. Sometimes a chunk and excessive amount of almond milk or almond butter. A easy change like coconut milk or sunflower seed. Butter works simply best. Beetroot juice is subsequent stream. It may additionally decrease blood. If you are inclined to stress, you are already on medicine for high blood pressure, dizziness, or take blood stress medicine. Reveal how your frame responds. It's additionally clearly excessive in oxalates, which may be a difficulty for human beings with the records of kidney stones. So if it is, you communicate on your medical doctor first, earlier than making beets a day-by-day dependency, and ultimately heat lemon chia water. But mild, hydrating, and cherished via way of means of many, and a easy tip: recollect citrus like lemon is acidic. Might also additionally reason teeth erosion if sipped too regularly or too slowly. And drink it through a straw and rinse your mouth with undeniable water in a while. Even as chia seeds are secure for maximum human beings, they make bigger to your belly. So usually soak them first and begin with small quantities. In case your digestive system, these beverages are not a magic, is touchy at the stop of the day, the maximum crucial aspect is to concentrate to your frame treatment. However, whilst used with care and consistency, they are able to come to be day-by-day allies, quietly helping your energy one sip at a time. And now let's deliver everything collectively with a very last notion. I think you may need to hold with you lengthy after it. Simply means this video ends getting older. Doesn't imply dropping your energy. You want to take care of it in another way. And from time to time, the smallest behavior, make these 5 easy. Largest distinction: beverages are not simply recipes, they're reminders that your frame is nonetheless successful, nonetheless responsive, nonetheless worth. So this is to helping each unmarried day. More potent steps, steadier mornings, and the quiet strength of consistency. This video spoke to you to part a remark, in proportion what you're excited to strive. And if you would like greater easy tips to live sturdy and impartial, don't overlook to love this video and subscribe. Health 365, take care, live properly, and I'll see you in the subsequent one.